Hi everybody, welcome back to Python Enthusiast. Today we are going to see another plot from Matplotlib. The plot we are going to see is a scatter plot. What exactly is a scatter plot? Scatter plot is the type of a plot in which it represents one dot for each observation in the data. So let us take the scenario where we are trying to put the data in the scatter plot format is, let us take the kids from the age group 1 to 10 are there, and for the age group of kids of age group 1 should be of some ideal weight. It can be 10 kgs, it can be 12 kgs or 11 kgs. The ideal weight also varies from boys and girls. Let us take, we are going to take for a boys by just for a simplicity's sake. So the x-axis is going to be the ages and the y-axis is going to be their ideal weights. How we are going to try to plot it with the help of a scatter plot, and what is the function we are trying to call in order to display it as a scatter plot. So first we are trying to import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, and we need to create a data. So this is our data. As I explained you, our x-axis will be describing the ages 1 to 10, and y-axis is the weight. Let us give b is just weight underscore y underscore weight underscore b is for a boy's ideal weight. Okay, so for age group of 1 it can be 10, 2, 12, 3, 14, 4, 16, something like that. So if you could observe, this is the axis, x-axis consists of 10 points, and similarly corresponding y-axis is going to be also, for every x-axis the corresponding y-axis will contain will display you the exact ideal weight for the boys. Okay, so how we are going to plot it with the help of a scatter plot? For that we are trying to call upon a function called plt dot scatter. So there's a function called scatter within pyplot, so we are trying to call it one. So regularly we'll be calling on x-axis x underscore ages, y-axis y underscore weight underscore b. So this is our scatter plot with x and y-axis. That's all. Okay. So let us customize it with our x label. So let us label it as a age. Okay. And let us label our y label with a weight. Can be in kgs. In abroad countries or somewhere it can be something like pounds and so on. So let us take it as a weight kgs here. So this is how I'm expecting my scatter plot to look, and need I'm just interested in titling it. So my title is this plt dot title of age and weight. Okay, or let us give weight scatter plot based on the ages. Okay, weight scatter plot. Okay. Then we are trying to display it. In order to display it, we'll be calling upon the function called plt dot show. So this is our simple scatter plot with x-axis being the ages of the kids, y-axis between being their weights according to their ages. Let us run and check this output. So now if you could check the output, this is our x-axis with age. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are 10 dots. For every observation, you'll have a dot. 1, you have one dot. So there is x-axis consists of 10 points, which means 10 observations. For all the 10 observations, you're having the corresponding 10 dots or 10 points scatter plot. Okay. So 1 is 10, 2 is 14, something like that. So this is how x-axis is age, y-axis is weight kgs, the scatter plot is weight scatter plot. I now this is my simple basic scatter plot which we got it by default. I just want to customize it. I want the dots to be, instead of dots, I want some other symbol, something like S or so. So how I am going to give it? So there is something called as a parameter which we need to pass marker towards the scatter function. So mar ker equal to yes. So when we give s, how it appears? Let us have a look. So this is how I'm not trying to give the exact expecting the s to come out. We got some other symbol as, instead of dot to represent it. Also, I want my customization with a different color. COLOR equal to, I'm just giving you the right. Okay. So let me run this. Right. Okay. And also, I am trying to take one more y-axis with the girls. So let us check it. Let us randomly change some values, somewhere like 10, 11, 13, 16. Some I am changing, some I am putting as such. 17, 19, 23, 25, and 29. To the top I'll put 29 and I'll put 28. So I just want to plot that also as a scatter plot within this. So my y axis is going to be changed, axis as such. So I wait. So marker, I'm trying to give an another marker. So to differentiate both the two different plots, and I'm giving one as a green. Let me run and check. So now if you could see, so now if you could see, I plotted two scatter plots. First scatter plot is with the same x-axis 1 to 10, and weight of the boys, okay, in cages. That's why I didn't mention any boy or girl. This is the weight. The boy, this. The marker I gave it as a S, which is nothing but you will have a square, or let us, okay, leave it. And the color I mentioned it as a red. And then I plotted one more scatter plot with the same axis 1 to 10, and y's are from somewhere 10 to 28 and all. So I marked it with the other symbol called as a exponent kind of, which is going to give me a triangle here, and I expected the color to be green. Okay. And then, so here when you have a look into this, can you clearly differentiate whether it is a red is for boys and green is for girls? We are actually, we are not able to look into the scatter plot and come up with a clear description of the problem statement. So, in order to get that red marks are belonging to a boy and the green markers represent a girl, there is something called as legend. There is a function called as legend which will describe, which is an area which will describe the element of the graph. Suppose if you have this graph, this is two elements, right? This is one marker and this is another marker. You want to describe this marker. This marker represents for a boy. Green marker is going to represent for a girl. How I am putting it in a scatter plot. So I'm trying to put it by means of a legend function. So I'll be calling upon the legend function over PLT itself. So PLT dot legend. So legend. So I'm trying to give first red I have gave, right. So I'll be giving that as a boy. Then I'm trying to give it as a girl. Let us run and check it. Yeah. So now if you have a look at here, just putting the rest of the things normal, because this is a normal thing which we are coming across from line chart and bar chart also. X label, Y label is pretty clear, title is pretty clear. So now two scatter plots are there. One scatter plot is representing the weight of the boys, which is represented by means of a red color. So the red color square box is going to be a boy. And the second scatter plot is a exponent kind of, which is representing the weight of the girls, which is also displayed in the green color. That is how we got it. So this is nothing but a legend in a scatter plot. So I got a chance to explain the legend in a scatter plot. That doesn't mean that legend can't be used in anywhere else. Legend can be used in line chart also. Line chart also, if you are using multiple line charts, if you are expecting multiple lines in a single chart, so how you are going to differentiate both the lines? How descriptively you are trying to put the both the lines in the chart itself, how informatively that can be attained with the help of a legend. Okay, so with the help of legend, I was able to say that this is a boy weight, this is a girl weight, this represents a girl weight. So this legend can be applied over, this is a common legend function which can be applied over both line, bar, scatter plot and all, and etc. Also, it's not only for scatter plot. More in other graph plots also we can use this legend. So this is all about our scatter plot. And apart from scatter plot, I try to explain you the legend. Legend is nothing but an area which will describe the elements in a graph. So this is an area which will describe the element in a graph. This element can be described within this. So this is a boy and girl, so we are trying to describe the element within the graph with the help of this legend. Okay, thank you. So this is all about our scatter plot. For more programs, please subscribe to Python Enthusiast. Thank you for watching. And if you have any other doubts, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.